What's going on, guys? Gonna be playing some Pokemon Showdown today in the ZeroUsed tier. I mean, NeverUsed tier. I haven't played anything besides ZeroUsed in like 6 months or so. And this week I was looking at a couple of the birdie boys that came out in Gen 9. All the different flying types that you can kind of get at different points through Scarlet and Violet. It's not as linear as previous games, so you can kind of get whatever you want whenever you want. But all of these guys are not ZeroUsed except for Squawkability. So today we're going to be using Kilowattrel. It's probably the one that is the most similar to previous generations regional birds like Pidgeot or Noctowl or Swellow, stuff like that. But that's not really an official thing, but it's something, you know, if you've played through Pokemon games, you get what it means, even if it isn't an official thing. But I'm pretty excited to use Kilowattrel. So gonna be playing some NeverUsed, like I said, and I've not tested the team and I've not played anything besides ZeroUsed in a long time. So we're gonna, you know, just jump into it and see how it goes together. Let's go over the team real quick and then we'll get into the games. So I want to use it on Rain because it sounded really fun. Kilowattrel's got quite a few things they can do on Rain, and it's just a scary attacker and pretty unique. It's got the same typing as Zapdos, but it's got pretty cool abilities. We're gonna go with Volt Absorb though, because we have a rain team, so having an electric community is pretty nice without having a ground type. So with Volt Absorb, we get healed like Jolteon would when hit by an electric move. Competitive could be nice, and I think that's what it usually goes with. Maybe more often than Volt Absorber, to be honest. I was looking at the smoke analysis to kind of get some ideas as to what to run, but yeah, Volt Absorb just seemed pretty good for Rain. For our item, going with the Life Orb instead of Heavy Duty Boots. I want a damage boosting item, and I also want the power boost and not to be locked into a move. So Life Orb is kind of like a middle ground where we can still pivot, we can still hit hard, and we can still switch on moves without running Heavy Duty Boots. And just going with 4 attacks. I like Volt Absorb so that we can pivot out, since there's, I think, some things in the tier. We should actually probably just look at the tier real quick, but there's some things in the tier that I think we'll be able to just take our hits, even though we have like pretty insane coverage. And then just going with Terra Electric to boost our electric moves, since Thunder to hit those water types I thought would be pretty good for some of our other guys on our team, getting rid of bulky water types for something like Basculegion. But yeah, going with the timid nature, max special attack and speed. But as for what's down here, we've got not a whole lot of things, to be honest. Like, it's, I mean, there's quite a few Pokemon, but if we go, for example, just look at ZeroUsed and how many guys you can, like, look at how many guys you just keep scrolling are down in ZeroUsed. But the thing is, a lot of the Pokemon in PU and ZU can be used in NU too. It's just like OU, you know, you can use anything below it. But so we have to worry about all of the Pokemon that are in PU. Look at all these ZUBL guys, all of these PU guys, which I'm not even going to try and remember. And I'm not, like I said, I haven't tested it. I didn't want to test it because I thought if I do test it, I'm just going to feel more nervous about the team or less confident, so I'd rather just try and record and see how it goes. But starting with Vileplume at the bottom, there's Vaporeon, so that is a water absorb. I saw we have Gastrodon as another water immunity with Storm Drain, and it could be immune to our electric moves. But looking at some of the small gun analysis, I saw what's his name mentioned, the Dragon Poison guy, Dragalge, that could be a water resist. Doesn't resist flying though, and we'll be able to hit it pretty hard. But yeah, as for like Swift Swimmers, there's not a whole lot, surprisingly, that aren't in ZeroUsed. Like, we've got, look at all these guys in ZeroUsed, and then you've got Kingdra, who was kind of not so long ago banned from ZU, and then Dreadnought, Overquill, and Basculegion. And Basculegion, I always think of it as like this attacking monster, but it doesn't have that much more attack. It's like, it's weaker than Overquill, and it doesn't have that much more attack than Floatzel, which is kind of crazy, and it is kind of slow. But I mean, it is a noticeable attack difference, don't get me wrong, but I always think of it as like, you know, a 130 attacking type Pokemon. It just looks like it should hit that hard, but it's only got 112, and then it's got like a really high HP stat. But yeah, we're going to using Kilowattrel. That's just a brief look at the tier, so if you've not played NU, but like me. But if you don't know, just like in ZU, Drizzle, all the Drizzle guys are banned, so you can't use any of these Drizzle guys. Politoed is RU, and then Pelipper is UUBL. And again, the only weathers that are allowed, if we look at Drought, Vulpix and Ninetales can't use Drought, and those are the only guys that could use Drought. in NU. I believe it's just banned anyways or whatever. So both manual rain and sun are banned, which just leaves sand and snow, which is the exact same thing as ZeroUsed. So we don't have other weathers to worry about, like to counter our weather. But that does mean, of course, we are going to be having to use manual rain. But we can use the damp rock. That is not banned. It's banned in PU and ZU, but it's not banned in NU. So we're going to use Tornadus. With Prankster, it has priority on its status move, so it has like a priority rain dance, which is pretty strong. And then I'm going with Hurricane as its stab move, of course, which is 100% accurate in the rain. Just like I should mention, Kilowattrel's Hurricane and Thunder are 100% accurate, and then Weather Ball becomes a water move, and then Volt Switch to pivot. But yeah, Tornadus can set the rain for us. It can do it pretty consistently or reliably. And then going with Weather Ball, which it also learns for some nice coverage. And then instead of U-turn, I'm going with Taunt, just so we can have a way to prevent hazards, since we do have a Kilowattrel that's weak to hazards and we don't have hazard control. And we have Life Orb on 2 other guys plus Kilowattrel, so even Tornadus itself wouldn't appreciate hazards. So I'm just trying it out. So it's kind of like more of a hyper offensive rain team that we have. I don't know, not as bulky, I guess, but I think the lower tiers rain and weather teams often aren't really that bulky anyways. So Taunt can prevent hazards, it can prevent opposing setup, stuff like that, since that could be an issue as well. And then the Weather Ball, just going with the max speed and special attack, and then with the Terra Steel to have a nice defensive Terra type. Is that or Terra Ground were recommended? I'm just going with Terra Steel. It sounded pretty nice. Then we got Klefki as our other like more reliable rain setter, again with the damp rock, so we can get those 8 turns instead of 5. And then we got Rain Dance Spikes, which is great for Klefki being able to set that with the Prankster. And then it usually would go like Thunder Wave, Dazzling Gleam, Foul Play, maybe Magnet Rise, Terra Water I was looking at. Because we're going to be setting the rain, I'm not going to go with Terra Water. I was going to go with Terra Ghost so we could spin block with something besides Basque Legion, which is actually kind of cool that we have a spin blocker kind of built into the rain team. But we're going with Dazzling Gleam, but as you can see, we're going with Steel Beam. It sounded pretty fun, so then we can use it to like, we could basically spin block with this without needing to terrestrialize. Maybe we should go with 2. We should probably go with this, so we die to 2 Steel Beams though. Lose 50%. Actually, you'll die. No, I think you'll live it. If you Steel Beam twice at this odd amount, I think you'll live at 1 HP after the second Steel Beam. So just in case that comes up, we'll just go max HP with a 4. So then we'll knock ourselves out to 2 Steel Beams. But we can basically use this to spin block, actually have a decently strong attack. We don't have a strong attacking stat, as you can see with Klefki base 80. And we can pivot with it. So, and pivoting is kind of, and just like making the most of our rain turns is kind of a big deal when you don't have, you know, that instant weather setter. So it sounded fun. I don't know what I'm doing, so we're just going to wing it. And then we got Choice Banded Basque Legion. This is just a recommended set. I'm also going with Jolly or plus speed on all of our offensive guys, because I don't really know speed tiers, like if it really would make a difference, like Adamant versus Jolly. But with a Jolly nature will outspeed more things, and it just feels a little bit safer and less greedy than going with the more attack. And similar to Floatzel, we're just going with the 3 water moves: Wave Crash, Liquidation, and Flip Turn to pivot. Liquidation so we don't take recoil. And then Terra Blast plus Terra Ghost. This guy sadly doesn't get Poltergeist. Last Respects is banned. Phantom Force is a 2-turn attack, and you have rain turns to deal, like, you know, that you want to really use. So, and it kind of tells your opponent what's coming. So our only way to have a strong ghost move is Terra Blast, or a strong physical ghost move is with Terra Blast. So it's kind of pretty fun. I don't know if I've used it before either. So then we got Overquill, another physical rain abuser. It's got Swift Swim, and instead of going with a banded set or a choice set, we're going with Life Orb. So this guy has access to Sword Stance, and similar to Quillfish, Hisui in the lower tiers with like Eviolite, you just do SD, then Crunch, Gunk Shot, and Liquidation plus Terra Water to be able to have like that 3rd stab that is also rain boosted and be able to resist water with it, which could come in handy. But this thing's really scary. I remember seeing videos of people use it and it being really scary, but I don't think I've really used it myself a whole lot. And then last guy, there's a couple things that seemed scary, just like thinking about rain. Overquill in general, and plus Kilowattrel, like this can hit grass types that with the Hurricane that resist water. It can hit water types that resist water. with the Thunder. This can hit the grass types that resist water with its poison move, and it resists grass itself, which water types are weak to, though we don't have a whole lot of water types. But something in general that could just be annoying, I thought was just bulky waters, like switching into them. We don't really have a way to do that. Basculegion does resist water, but like it can't hit water types that well unless we Terra, and it's not going to really want to switch in and stuff. And some of them, even if we Terra, we're not going to be doing that much. But Ludicolo being a water grass type 4 times resists water, which I thought was kind of nice, and it's got really good coverage. The only thing is I'm going with Weather Ball instead of Hydro Pump because I'd rather not miss today. So we just got Rain Dance as a 3rd or a 4th move that can kind of be whatever you need it to be, but having a last ditch like a Rain Setter sounded pretty cool. And this is the only guy we're going to plus attack nature just because it's pretty weak, and I think it's fine just going with the modest nature. I think this is pretty much what it would always run. And then Life Orb again, Swift Swim doubles our speed when the rain's up, with Terra Water on this and this, Ghost on this to spin block, Steel. Yeah, hopefully we can get Kilowattrel to do some stuff. That's the team. Let's get in the games. All right, we got one. And they've got the Dragalge, which I remember seeing in some of the like Smogon analysis things. They have an electric immunity, a water resist, another electric resist. This guy is just pretty tanky. In terms of water weak guys, I mean, they got this that's water weak, this is water weak. This with the sturdy and stuff is going to probably be pretty annoying since we won't be able to also have heavy duty boots, so we won't be able to one-shot it. I'm guessing they may lead with a pivot or a hazard setter, or maybe just like a stronger attacker, but probably not versus our team. They wouldn't lead like Typhlosion. I could see Dragalge or Flygon to pivot, or Diancie to like get up a hazard. Part of me's like we could just lead Tornadus. We could taunt and then Rain Dance. With Terra Steel, it could resist Dragon. I don't know if we want to do that, or we could just hard switch into Klefki. I think it's lead Tornadus. All right, they do lead just a strong attacker. Well, with Prankster, we can weaken it, so I'm just going to click Rain Dance. And if they just go for like an Eruption or a Fire move or something, it won't be too bad, or as bad. I think we won't die, at least. All right, cool. They go Muck. And this guy is pretty bulky. It's also got the Dark Stab, so like we definitely don't want to switch into this. Excuse me. I could see just throwing off some attacks with this. The only recovery it has is Leftovers, I guess, unless Drain Punch. So we could just throw off some Hurricanes right now. I think let's just do that. All right, we crit them. Okay. And they're Poison Touch, so we could knock them off if anything on our team had knockoff. But getting this thing weakened is pretty good still. They could switch into Diancie, but we have the Weather Ball. I'm fine just sacrificing this, I think. And it looks like we won't have to do that, so all right. I think this is kind of maybe better for us, so now they're going to have to send out maybe their Scarfer, finish this off, and then we'll get to send out something right afterwards. So I'm just going to go for the Hurricane. All right, so maybe they're Banded if they have First Impression. Either way, if they're Scarfed or whatever, they wouldn't be Scarfed, but they shouldn't outspeed us. Anything we send out, we can just like fire off some strong attacks. So I think let's maybe go Kilowattrel. Although this is actually pretty good too. If we just send it on and go for like Liquidation, we probably 2-hit KO Dragalge, right? Basculegion, Dragalge, bulky pivots in the rain. No, we do not. Only Wave Crash would 2-hit KO it. Well, we could go into and flip turn. What about Kilowattrel? Does it 2-hit KO with Hurricane? It does. This Flygon, though, I'm a little nervous about. We see Choice Scarf, Choice Banded. This guy's probably Choice Banded, right? Which means Kilowattrel, we could go into it in Hurricane. I mean, we could drop a Thunder, but how much does Diancie take? That's what I was thinking about. Special Wall in the rain. Weather Ball does quite a lot. Dude, I'm going Kilowattrel and we're gonna click Thunder. So then we 2-hit KO this. I think they're locked in with this. And if they go Dragalge, we'll still do decent damage. We crit them again. All right. And does that tell us? I wish I went for Hurricane now, but I thought maybe Diancie. Dragalge. Okay. So they're just, we crit them as well. Oh, they appear to be max H. No. They appear to be like Spidef or something, maybe. I don't know, this Volt Switch. I think it's actually pretty good. If they go for a flip turn, it'll be a little annoying. But we can go into this, resist their stabs. Yeah, they do go for the water move. But we can go for a Spike. Rain Dance, then Steel Beam, maybe. And the rain's gonna end and stuff, kind of like at the perfect time. So Rain Dance. This could be choiced or something. All right. Now we get a Spike up in max rain turns. I think let's go Basket Legion flip turn now. I think we outspeed them no matter what, but all right, cool. Avalugg comes in, we break their Sturdy. You should definitely die to the special move. And now I'm just gonna Hurricane, I think. With that Spike, maybe Diancie would be in range of stuff. Could we just Weather Ball this Avalugg? Avalugg in the rain, 85%. I'm just gonna Weather Ball. They go Dragalge again. All right, we'll Hurricane it, I guess, in the following turn. I think it should die. Okay, cool. Kilowattrel's doing some things. I'm just wanting to hit this harder is all that I'm thinking about. That's why I keep like not going for the Hurricane, but in hindsight now I should have definitely gone for the Hurricane. Okay. Do we just throw off a Weather Ball now? We will be able to reset the rain one more time. I don't think first impression, like it's not gonna be able to revenge kill this or this, but we will want to get the rain back up and stuff. We have one special attacker left for the Avalugg. I think let's just Weather Ball. All right, they Terra Steel. Well, we get their Terra, and they're still 2-hit KO'd, it looks like. All right. Yeah, that wasn't even a stab water move, so I think Ludicolo should definitely KO it with its Weather Ball, hopefully. Nice. All right, so now on the Flygon, we're going to switch into Basque Legion, probably, because they're going to go into it in flip turn. If they don't go into it, we'll just KO something, or two more things. And they use their Terra, so. Yeah, both of these were pretty good, like, suicide lead things. We never used Taunt on this, but I think depending on what they went into, the Steel Beam could have come in handy with the Klefki. But rain is so fun. I think the weather I thought was the coolest when I was first getting any competitive. So, but I also just loved Tyranitar when I was first. I mean, of course, who could not love Tyranitar? I still think it's really awesome. So, all right, I think Weather Ball will kill everything. Okay, is the plan to sweep with Flygon? It must be. I mean, this guy might be able to take a hit. It's choice banded. So I guess if we wanted to, we could switch into Basculin or Basque Legion right now. Then we could spin block and then we could try and reset the rain. If there's some way they can beat us with this. I guess if they get a 3-turn outrage, that might KO everything if they're choice banded, right? So if I switch into this, then go back into Ludicolo, we can reset the rain. And we'll have enough turns, I think. So Rain Dance. And then I think we can just win. Now we can go into... Do we just Wave Crash? Would that kill this? To Avalugg in the rain. This has Body Press. They'll be able to stall out. We have 4 turns of rain. If we spam Wave Crash, we get them low enough. I just don't know if we'd be able to kill the Flygon. Oh wait, I guess I could Terra Water, right? Oh, wait, no, I don't have Terra Water. Terra Water and Overquill. How much would that do to this? In the rain, Terra Water. I could SD then Terra Water. I don't know. I'm just going to send this out and Wave Crash. They might be able to stall out a lot of our turns this way, though. So Might not accomplish what I thought it would. But I think it was a good idea to try and reset the rain like we did. Maybe I probably should have just flipped turns on instead of hard switching. There's no reason not to do that, right? All right, yeah, so they're just gonna stall out our rain, man. Okay, so I should have maybe went for the SD. Yeah. Yeah, I think we lose the Avalugg because of that. Whoops. I wonder if I just killed them. But I think we would have died, everything would have died to Flygon, right? If they're choice banded. It says they only run Scale Shot. If they're Outrage. Yeah, if they were Outrage, we would have died. Wow, we're doing like nothing, man. I guess they don't do anything to us. So. What does Overquill live? Oh, Overquill never died to Outrage. All right, I should have just attacked. All right, I'm gonna SD because otherwise we won't kill this thing. And then we'll go for a Gunk Shot, I guess. Yeah, that was a mistake, but that's all right. Pretty fun first game. And this is definitely gonna kill us. Yeah, I didn't realize that Overquill's got really good defense. And Basculegion's got all that HP. So I think we would have taken damage from a Wave Crash maybe, but I should have just killed the Avalugg with the Ludicolo, and then they would have had to get the 3-turn Outrage and crit stuff, I think. And they already terrored, so they couldn't have terrored dragons or whatever. So, all right, we got one. All right, they got Sticky Web, I'm guessing. That's what this is. Araquanid, and then like this guy's got a kind of a middling speed tier. Same with these two. And these guys, I mean, this Shell Smash, this also isn't the fastest. So maybe we lead Tornadus, Taunt, and go from there. It's our only way to prevent stuff. Yeah. So we'll click Taunt. Cool. Then we'll click. We'll have to kind of prevent them for the rest of the game, but we will still, I think, outspeed enough things. What? But Sticky Web is it's hard to say. Let's see, -1 in the rain. What's our speed? 392. Okay, that's still pretty quick. And Overquill is our fastest rain user, though. What is Ludicolo after Sticky Web? -1 in the rain. 318. So everything besides Tauros would still be outsped with that. Okay. Well, I think I mean, if we click Rain Dance, we're going to die. Whatever. All right, now we're going to go Kilowattrel and Volt Switch into Basculegion, I think. They don't have an electric immunity. Well, actually, they do have an electric immunity, but they're sashed on this, and I think Basculegion can take a hit if we flip turn into it, maybe, or flip turn into Ludicolo. Actually, we should do quite a bit to them. They're taunted just for this one more turn, I think. All right, and they go Chandelure. Cool. Pop their balloon. This could be Flame Body, but I think it's probably Flash Fire. We could go Klefki and Spike, but we're gonna lose it for no reason. That is probably their only sashed user. So if we get a boost, I wonder if Overquill could just win. Or does Overquill even need a boost? Yeah, it needs a boost because that Tauros. All right, let's go this. Let's just flip turn. And then we'll Volt Switch again. They don't have a water resist, really. I mean, this, I get, okay. Ignore me. Yes, they do. But we can switch into Kilowattrel and then Volt Switch again. I think that's fine. Then we go Kilowattrel. Toxtricity. Okay. This has the electric or poison move. Or the boom burst, but I don't think they would go for that. Also, if they go for the electric move, we're immune to it, but I don't think they would do that. I think they'd probably go boom burst or sludge wave. If we kill this with weather ball, I would do it, but I don't think we kill it. So I think we're gonna Volt Switch. Let's see. In the rain. Whoa, Hurricane kills Toxtricity? Oh, that's Toxtricity. In the rain. Weather Ball does not kill. With Terra Electric, we don't kill. Yeah, we're gonna Volt Switch. I don't know if it's a bad idea to go Basculegion, but I'm gonna do it. All right, cool. We're immune to that, and we're just gonna flip turn again. They're definitely dead to that, and we're keeping them stuck in this little Volt turn cycle. Terra Ghost, Terra Blast is pretty good, but if we can save our Terra, and we just broke their Sash, and now we can finish them off with a Volt Switch, so I'd say that's pretty good. And actually, we're just gonna Hurricane, I think, instead. At this point, Araquanid, NU Sticky Web, just in case Volt Switch wouldn't kill. 69 to 82. It looks like it always kills. With Terra Ghost, it might not though. But didn't they Terra? No, they didn't. I don't know. Being in with this is pretty good, so I'm gonna Hurricane. Oh, they're Custap Berry. That's pretty cool. So they can either kill us or get up webs. Volt switching wouldn't have made a difference since I don't have Aqua Jet on this to like outspeed them. So I'm just gonna Hurricane again. All right, they just get up webs. I can't remember the Calyctus Toxtricity died to Weather Ball. It does. So if they go Toxtricity, they're still dead. And we outspeed everything else. We're just gonna have to hit our attacks. But this could be just a Toxtricity game. Like, this was pretty awesome. Basculegion was a nice pivot partner with it. Now we can Hurricane this, Hurricane this. They've not Terra'd. I don't know what Terra types these things run, but the only thing that's boosting their speed is Torterra, I think. I think this just Nasty Plots and this bulks up. I don't think this thing runs Esper Wing as often as it just runs like Nasty Plot or whatever. Is it? I think it's Nasty Plot. If they waited a turn, we ooh. All right, they're gonna Terra Ground. Oh no, this doesn't run Nasty Plot, it runs Agility. Well, we can reset the rain. Should I just go for Hurricane, just in case? Because I don't think Braviary is gonna take that. Braviary. NU. Life Orb. Oh, they do run Esper Wing down here. And they go Terra Fire. Yeah, I think we Hurricane. Because they could Terra Grounds. It's as accurate as the other thing. And they don't go for speed boosting anything or whatever, so... now we just go Klefki, get up the rain. If they don't Agility... we're going to Steel Beam now, maximize the rain turns. And I think get a KO with Klefki. Nice. And we still have our Terra. We go Ludicolo. Tauros. We're slower than with Ludicolo, though. What does this guy run? Choice Band, Terra, Water. They can't hit Basculegion, right? So we could go Terra Ghost, Terra Blast with it. But, I mean, they have Intimidate, so I'd rather go this. They have to go with a fighting move. We still have plenty of turns of rain, so we're going to Giga Drain. If they don't Terra, they're dead. I don't know if we're dead to close combat, but at least our physical attackers didn't get intimidated, is my thought process. All right, they're wasting a couple turns of rain. I believe Weather Ball will kill, right? So we'll click Weather Ball now. We could have Ice Beamed, but... All right, now with 2 turns of Life Orb... Are we in range of their close combat? Probably. Terra Steel, they're going to bulk up. No, they don't bulk up. All right. Well, they drop their defenses. And I think this with Terra Ghost probably can do enough. Oh, wait. I should wear the water move. I don't know why I didn't do that. Because they're not a water type anymore. But that was a pretty good one. Kilowattrel was insane. All right, we got one. And Brambleghast is something else I was a little nervous about. We haven't seen it yet. But they have Water Absorb this too. No ground types. But this guy with Wind Rider is immune to Hurricane. I don't think it's immune to Weather Ball though. I think it's just like Hurricane, Heat Wave, Icy Wind, stuff like that. But with Terra Electric, Thunder, I think 2-hit KOs it. Or Life Orb even. I think Life Orb Thunder might just 2-hit KO it. Excuse me, are they Sticky Web? Probably no reason for them not to have it, right? So, do we go Tornadus and Taunts? Or do we just let them get up Sticky Web? This probably isn't Swift Swim, which means with Sticky Webs up, we outspeed everything besides their Galvantula and Mienshao. I mean, we could leave Kilowattrel just Hurricane this thing twice. Or Hurricane this thing twice, but they have the Galvantula. Bramble Gas. I don't know. Let's just lead this. Let's just click Rain Dance. If they go Bramble Jam, we'll go Overquill maybe. We have enough power and ways to do stuff, I think, maybe. Okay, they knock off. And I'm just gonna Weather Ball now just because they have this. I'd rather do damage to something. All right, they go Vaporeon, damn it. All right, we could have Hurricanes. Well, want to just save this and go Ludicolo? This has like Wish Protect and stuff like that, maybe? I don't know. Maybe they flip turn. I think this is fine. With Terra Water, I don't know if we'd kill this, but this thing is going to be hitting pretty hard. I think Vaporeons usually go Fizz Def too. Let's see. Yeah. So that means Ludicolo could do pretty well. If they Terra Poison. Ooh, Terra Poison could be annoying. I guess I should have went for the Hurricane though on this one turn. I guess that's part of just having all of these guys. I've done that and kind of gotten used to that a little bit in ZeroUsed, where I'm just like attacking what's in front of me a little bit more, and I should do that now instead of trying to anticipate what's going to happen. So versus this, would we kill with a Giga Drain? I wonder if they're like an Assault Vest set, if that's ever a thing. Nope, doesn't look like it. Oh wait, Scarfed would outspeed us though, doesn't it? It definitely does. But they can't kill us if they're Scarfed. So we can go for a Weather Ball, or we just go for Giga Drain in case they go back into this. I think Giga Drain makes sense here, so I'm gonna go for it. All right, so just gonna stall some turns. I'm gonna Giga Drain again. Okay, they go Vaporeon. How much does the Giga Drain do? Pretty good. Unfortunately, with Terra Poison, they could like Wish and do that thing. So part of me is like, do we go Kilowattrel on the Protect or something? Because they usually run Wish Protect, right? Or the Terra. I'm gonna go Kilowattrel. Bramble Ghast. Okay, so just stalling the turns. Terra Electric Thunder doesn't kill Bramble Ghast, I don't think. Bramble Jam. No. We can go for Thunder and we can go into Overquill though. Or I mean a Volt Switch and then go into Overquill. So I think let's do that. Maybe I should have sacked Tornadus, but we resist and we can fire off a strong attack. I think we go for Liquidation just because they have their own Overquill. Or do I just Gunk Shot because they have their Vaporeon who could come in and they could sack it? I think I'm just gonna Gunk Shot. Okay, they go into their own. Pretty good. Pretty good. This guy definitely gets flip turn, right? I think let's go. What does Overquill run if it's an Intimidate 1? Spikes? Setup? That's a little annoying. I don't think we want to let them get up multiple spikes and stuff. And at the same time, we don't want to really reset Rain unless we're going to get max turns. So I think we just go Klefki. If they get up spikes, it is what it is. Oh, they're Life Orb too. Okay, so they're offensive. They probably have Rain set up. They're probably still spikes, maybe? Or the SD Life Orb Intimidate. It's just a setup set without Swift Swim. Okay. I think I'm going to spike first and then Rain Dance. Okay. Well, now we'll go. They went for Crunch. I'm gonna go Tornadus. We'll sack it maybe and then go back into Klefki. I think that's fine. We'll be able to get off one prankster thing before they would taunt us again. And sacrificing Tornadus would be fine. Yeah, we can't hit this with anything because of the Wind Rider. We could double into... We could go Basket Legion and try and spin block if we want. Is that worth it? And then they're going to go for the Poltergeist, and on that, what would we do? I think they're going to get it either way, so I think let's just go Klefki. Okay. Nice. We live. And now we'll Rain Dance. And then we'll Steel Beam. I think that's not a big deal, them rapid spinning. I don't know what items everything has. I think it tells us if they have leftover, so this doesn't have leftover, so it's probably Boots. This is Boots because it didn't take the spike. This is Life Orb. And then that's Life Orb as well. We'll just click Steel Beam. All right, and they're gonna take a lot right now. Nice, that's pretty good. That's pretty funny. All right. Now, I think we can go Overquill. And we could SD if we want, but I think we just try and get some kills. Although, how much... Their Poltergeist didn't do that much to us. So if we go for an SD... they're going to be able to stall out turns with this too. But if we go for SD, I think we might be able to kill their Overquill. But they're just going to sacrifice this thing right now. How much did Poltergeist do to us? It did 23%. And we have Life Orb, so we're going to weaken ourselves. So I think we're just going to kill them right now. I'm just going to click Crunch. Oh, we're still faster. Well, I'm really glad I didn't waste that. 306. So they're not max speed, they're adamant. Okay, so they're going to Fake Out. I don't think I care. Then we're gonna just Gunk Shot. Just gonna Gunk Shot. Because they've got this thing and it'll do good damage to this thing. Overquill. I think we might no, we don't a KO. Part of me's like, it's fine though if we go down here. I mean, what are they gonna do? They probably have Liquidation themselves. I think we just keep hitting like this. Let's just Gunk Shot again. All right, they sack Vaporeon. We're also not missing, which is pretty good. Kilowattrel's really good now. They're gonna Fake Out or kill us. We go for the water move now. Good, and now we go Kilowattrel. Hurricane time. I don't think we need to pivot. Hurricane's... This might be Terra Steel if they have a defensive type, but Hurricane will kill something. It might not kill Incineroar, but... And then we can get the rain up with Tornadus for a few turns, and then Kilowattrel may be able to sweep. Or something else. Alright. Being able to hit this with a Hurricane is pretty huge. I wonder if they have Intimidate on this too. I think maybe... Do we sack Bascule? I think we're going to Volt Switch. So let's do that. And then I don't want to go Tornadus because I want to get up the guaranteed rain. So do I go Bascule Legion? I mean, it only has the water move, but that's really all we need right now. So I think let's go Ludicolo. It's our other Rain Dancer, but we might be able to live. Or, well, we did live and might be able to get up the rain with it still. So that's all we need, really. And if we did have Hydro Pump, we could kill them here. But I mean, rain is better than Hydro Pump, I think. You know, getting up the rain for our other guys here. So sweet. So now we go Kilowattrel and drop a Thunder. Or Basculegion and just... Yeah, we just go Basculegion and liquidate. Because they can't... Yeah, we don't need to hit any... we don't need to... Everything will die to liquidation, and then we're immune to the fake out, so they can't stall out our turns. And I think everything will die to it. Unless this is Focus Ashed. But we have a electric immunity, bug resisting Kilowattrel here that might be able to take on the Galvantula still. We definitely kill these things in the rain. 322 attack. Nice. Basculegion just cleans up. Sweet. And if we didn't go into it, we would have ran out of rain turns, so. Although, wait. Do they have Terra Water or something? Terra Dark. Nice. Oh. I don't think the crit mattered, but it may have. But that was a pretty fun one, pretty close one. All right, so we got a rematch up against Sticky Web again. I think this is the one where Kilowattrel was pretty good the first time. I think I'm good to just lead Tornadus and do the same type of thing. If they lead this, we saw Boom Burst. I don't know if we saw anything else. We could switch into Klefki right now and Spike and save the, like, don't risk the Tornadus here. Klefki should be able to take hits. And they don't have hazard control. I mean, I think this is fine. Overdrive. Okay. Okay, so we're not going to take a second one. That's fine. They're not sashed, so we're going to Rain Dance and... Okay, okay. I'm a Spike. Hopefully they kill me. All right, they're shift gearing again. Okay. So we're going to need to terrasilize something in order to... I mean, I wouldn't have done anything with this anyways, but... What if I tear a Ghost and they... No, we're just going to Steel Beam. Okay. So, can Kilowattrel... What are they going to go for? They're only +1 special attack. I wonder if Basculegion could live if they're only at +1. I mean, we're definitely outsped. Right? Let's see. Toxtricity. Now, I wish I just went for the taunts on... With Tornadus, that would have been the right thing to do. So at +4 speed, they are way faster than everything. Can Basculegion live anything at +1? No. Oh, wait. Yeah. All right. With Terra Ghost, we can live. So we have to Terra, and it said we lived. So let's live and not lose. Nice. And they should die. And I think Tauros won't die, but everything else will die that they send out now. On Tauros, we could switch, or we just keep attacking. I think we just keep attacking. All right, they have Aqua Jet. And their leftovers. You could go Tornadus and Hurricane until rain ends. That might do enough. This was Terra Steel. Then we would keep HP on Kilowattrel, but I don't know if HP even matters. So let's just go into this in Thunder. They might Terra Steel in order to resist the flying move and lose their weakness to electric, but I don't think they'd go Torterra. They do have Endure, though, on the Araquanid. Right? I think... Do we Volt Switch into Tornadus now? Instead of being in with this? Because then we're kind of in a tricky spot. But again, everything is outsped. Even if they have the webs up, so... But I don't think we'd want this to die. So, and they could just kill us. So let's go Tornadus. We can kill everything with it. I thought, but now I'm hesitant. I don't think we can kill this. But I don't think we die. So let's Hurricane. Hurricane. Okay, we did die. Sheer Force Life Orb does it. Okay. All right. We Hurricaned them last time with this. And then I'm just going to Volt Switch. And then we're going to go into Ludicolo and try and get up the rain. We shouldn't die to the close combat. We can Ice Beam this. Yeah, if they go into this, we're just going to Ice Beam it, I think. I mean, wait. No. We definitely Rain Dance. No reason not to, because we'll still outspeed him after a Shell Smash. Yep. And if they do that, they're pretty weak now. So Weather Ball should kill. And Giga Drain will kill this. And Araquanid still could be a problem, but we have enough guys that they can only Cuss Tap one time. So Weather Ball should still kill this. And then, Giga Drain will kill this. Weather Ball will kill that. I think we have enough things. We just kind of want the rain to not run out on us. Tauros. I think Giga Drain will kill this. Nice. And then Araquanid. We just hit it. We don't need to do anything else. They're water type, so they resist the water move. But it should actually still do more, right? Ludicolo to Araquanid because of Rain Set. Nope. Giga Drain does slightly more, so we'll do that. Do they have anything but the water move? They do not. All right. So this just wins. So I wonder what their other things are. Liquidation, Sticky Web, Endure, the bug move maybe? I don't know. It was nice that it was a much different game than the first time. So yeah, that Toxtricity is terrifying. Shift gear, and then we just were like, all right, everything's outsped. We're just gonna get swept right now. Nothing can take a hit. But thankfully the Terra Ghost is kind of a nice defensive type or at least it worked out. Well, I think we'll call it there. Overall, Kilowattrel was pretty insane. Whoa, we didn't have anything below there for a second. Kilowattrel was pretty insane, but in general, the team was just insane. It worked pretty well. I mean, Rain with 2 Prankster users, so how could it not work at the end of the day? But I'm pretty sure all these things are pretty good in NU. I don't know their usage. Like, I don't know what the most used things are down here, other than I think I did see Kilowattrel was pretty high up there. On their the top 10 most used things in NU at the end of the month or beginning of the month. But yeah, it was really fun. If you're interested in trying out the team, I'll put a Pokepaste in the description. And I'm probably going to be trying out some more NU or more just variety other than ZeroUsed, just for fun. I will be needing to if I want to try out some of these other birdie boys anyways. So both are oh no, this is PUBL, so we'd have to go to NU or higher for this. PU for Bombardier and then ZU for Squawk. But you can usually only get to 3 of them. So, but yeah, that'll be it. Thank you guys for hanging out. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.